Okay, after 43 days, President Trump's signature has officially ended the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, beating the previous one in his previous administration of, I think, 35 right?
Days.
So that all happened last night. With it, more than 6 weeks of chaos that affected the lives of millions of Americans. It would be hard to find Americans that it didn't touch, and it came to an end.
Yeah, so federal workers, they missed paychecks. They had to work without getting any money. SNAP benefits lost funding, leaving food banks overwhelmed. We also saw air travel. It was a mess, and still a mess that could take days before finally getting back to normal.
Wow. And then in the end, Democrats didn't get health care subsidies that they had held out for all of those days, leaving some to wonder what all the pain was really for. That is a big question. Eyewitness News reporter Jaysha Patel is at Newark, where flyers are still feeling some of that pain. It's not like, a snap where it gets back to normal right away, right, Jaysha?
Charlene, Pedro, Sam, good morning. Yeah, that's right. We've even talked to some passengers who rearranged travel plans to leave now instead of Thanksgiving because they didn't really know what the flight situation was going to be like. But now that this government shutdown is finally over, those federal workers, they can finally get their back pay within the next couple of days to a week. And also those SNAP benefits will finally be restored. But as for airports across the nation, it's still going to take some time before things go back to normal. And the FAA is holding flight reductions at 6% still this morning.
After more than 40 days, the shutdown is finally over.
The motion is adopted.
President Trump signed the bill late last night, hours after the House passed the measure. The bill will fund the government through the end of January, but majority of Democrats actually voted against the bill because it does not include the key demand Democrats wanted, which was an extension of Obamacare subsidies and to keep insurance premiums from skyrocketing.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in strong opposition to this woefully inadequate spending bill that fails to decisively address the Republican health care crisis and fails to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits for tens of millions of Americans.
They admitted that they were using the American people as leverage in this political game. They knew that it would cause pain, and they did it anyway. The whole exercise was pointless. It was wrong, and it was cruel.
As for airports across the nation, we've seen thousands of cancellations and delays. Some passengers even changing holiday travel plans because of uncertainty surrounding flights.
Certainly relief. It's kind of why we wanted to get away now. We were a little concerned about what it would be over the Thanksgiving weekend, but looking forward to a long weekend.
As of this morning, we're seeing flight reductions at 5% here at Newark, 3% at LaGuardia, and 2% at JFK Airport. The Transportation Secretary says air traffic controllers will start to get paid within 24 to 48 hours, and they'll get the full amount owed to them within a week.
And it's important to note that this funding bill only funds the government until the end of January. So if standard funding bills are not passed by then, we could face another government shutdown next year. Live at Newark Airport, Jaysha Patel, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.